Tim, I see you have made a few videos not only on Medicare, but now interest rates, the housing market, and financing strategy. I have a suggestion. Stay in your lane. These are adult conversations. I know you get tired of sitting at the kiddie table and very badly want to join the responsible, mature adults at the big table, but you are just not ready. To make my point, let's review just a few clips from Tim's kindergarten finance class. First, let's get Tim's take on our current situation.
We're in a state of an economy here in the United States.
Got it, Tim. We are in a state of an economy. Next, let's hear Tim explain what the federal funds rate is.
So we are about to go into coming off of quantitative tightening, and the Federal Reserve is going to drop the interest rate, the prime rate, another likely, nobody knows exactly till the 29th, but it's likely going to be another quarter point, 25 basis points.
One more clip in case Tim wasn't clear enough.
See, the prime rate from the Federal Reserve is what the banks charge each other to loan money.
No, Tim. The prime rate is not the federal funds rate. The U.S. prime rate is currently 7.5%. It is the interest rate that commercial banks charge their most creditworthy customers, and it is typically set about 3% above the federal funds rate. The prime rate is also a benchmark for many consumer and business loan products, including credit cards, home equity lines of credit, and variable rate mortgages. Now let's hear Tim recap the historical data of U.S. inflation.
To bring inflation down to 2%, of course, which we know they've never done, and inflation was never 4 or 6 or 8%. It's more like 10 or 15 or 20% from what we remember. I mean, unless you got amnesia.
More exaggeration. There have only been 4 periods in modern history that annual inflation has been greater than 10%. The peak was in 1920 when inflation hit 17.8% due to a post-World War I economic boom, supply shortages, and rapid wage increases as soldiers returned and demand surged.
Eventually, a point or two, and get this thing down to like 5, 4.5, 4 3/4, maybe, before they start jacking it up again.
Timmy. The current federal funds rate range is 3.75% to 4.0% after today's quarter-point reduction. Tim, I'm going to have to stop here. I have more examples of you blundering through facts, figures, and strategy that are simply incorrect. You are exhausting. If you are going to regurgitate information, at least take the time to learn what it is you are saying. You have this need to look smart and create content, both of which elude you. I know it takes extra effort, but come on, man. Facts and accuracy matter. Here are the facts. You have never owned a home, nor have ever had a mortgage. You have zero experience in any of the subject matter in your video. And your idea of a financial strategy is to buy a second $40,000 vehicle, so you save gas money by driving it versus the cement truck. And it's BlackRock, not Blackwell. Also, Zillow stopped buying houses in 2021.
Well, if you don't buy it, then Blackwell, or whatever their name is, and Zillow, they're going to be buying them up, and they're going to be renting them to you, and they're going to be the ones crushing it.
If you understand the dynamics of the market, then take your own advice and buy a house now.
So what you can do is, and what's being advised, is buy a house now.
Home values in Sarasota County are down 10.2% in the last year, and home sale prices in June were down 6.7% over the prior year. Inventory in Sarasota County is skyrocketing, up 34% over last year. Sell the Goldwing and sell the FKBS, and get you a sticks and bricks, big man.
I'm not looking to buy anything. I don't have the money. All my money's tied up in cash.
And finally, stay in your lane, whatever it is.